Welcome back to Two Boys, One Bear. I'm your host, Joe Rodriguez. Oh, what a week. It's political spam season. Who's daring to open their mailbox? I can't. I keep getting pummeled with Tupperware, like, you know, that Tupperware ad. Local man is missing. He is possibly buried by political ads. Getting so many political ads. I feel bad for the mailmen. The mailmen that have to hand out these political ads. They need a garbage compressor in their mail truck. Like, throw my value pack in there. I'm not getting value from my value pack. What the fuck is a value pack? All these political ads. And they're so shiny. Have you noticed that political ads are shinier this year? Make sure that you're covering your political ad in veneer. I use clear nail polish personally. That's how you know that I'm a front runner in the race for commission member number 643. What are you voting on? Proposition 33 to the square root of 5. You better be voting maybe, because that is what the middle class needs. A maybe. You better see your reflection in these political ads. They better be shiny. I better be able to tweeze my eyebrows in these political ads. Mirrors. Hand out mirrors with a subtle logo in the corner of Jim Sharshanai the third for commission member number 500. I think if the mailmen had garbage compressors in their mail trucks, we could just make it into a brick. You know, I need something to step on to get up to the top shelf in my cabinet. I need a log for the fire. Make it useful. Make these political ads value something. Give me some value to the value pack. Let me set it on fire. And you can't watch TV. You can't watch, even streaming. If you got a streaming subscription with ads, it's over. You know, you better get your notebook out where you write political things down, because there are a lot of candidates who have done fucked up things. I watched this ad for this House of Representatives candidate named Derek Tran. Okay. In one ad, he's a veteran, upstanding guy. He fought. He defended his country. Vote Derek Tran for Congress. And then the very next ad, he sucks someone's toes. Derek Tran once sucked someone's toes in a Toyota Corolla. They get so specific. He spent an extra 60 seconds on the little toe. Can we trust Derek Tran to represent our community? Oh, man. Is he a war veteran, or does he like toes? Because you can't be both. Not in America. Not in November. This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy sucked some toes. This little piggy ran for Congress, and this little piggy didn't win because he sucked toes. Oh, man. Okay. I'd like to remind you that I'm speaking inside of an apartment and no one's here. It's just me. It's just me talking out loud, and my neighbors are calling 911. They can hear through the paper thin walls. I would say that my walls are like as thick as construction paper. That may be a little generous, but yeah, construction paper, not cardstock, construction paper. I'm going to draw on my wall with a crayon. And then my neighbor's crayon is going to cut through. Hey, I'm drawing here. What else? Yeah. Donald Trump shredded beef or something in his paper shredder and gave everyone E. coli. I'm really not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. I don't know. I'm still going to McDonald's. I'm glad Halloween is going to be complete. You know, Halloween was 3 months this year. People were ready for Halloween. They were so excited for Halloween. I live in a nice neighborhood, like a upper middle class neighborhood in Studio City, California. These people were ready. Late July, the decorations were up. And they are just really good decorations. Really good decorations. Okay. I saw a dragon it was an inflatable dragon, and it had a separate tongue on a motorized tongue that was also inflated. I don't know how many inflators were needed to inflate the dragon and the tongue, but the tongue rotated. The dragon was like, and the tongue was like going rotating. This is production design. This is American Horror Story production. We're not talking Party City, okay? We're talking Production Design Union. I'm not sure it's IATSE. That's the level of decorations. I noticed a lot of gravestones, and I was like, are these wives fantasizing about what they could do to their husband? Hey, honey, such a good job with the front yard. I noticed you did a graveyard, and you even put my name on a gravestone. That's so sweet. She's like, yeah, that's a different Joe Rodriguez, but he also died because that's what happens to people who don't change the garbage disposal on time. He's like, honey, what are you talking about? And she's like, Joe, I asked you 3 months ago to fix the garbage disposal. You put a spoon down. What do you mean? Anybody could have put a spoon down. What if it was you? I don't use spoons. I drink my yogurt now. I don't eat it. This spoon was yours, and you broke the garbage disposal. Now it's consider it a warning. I'm going to bury you in the front. Oh, man. The neighbors gave up on 911. Now they're just writing a blog. The story of living next to someone who tried to do a podcast. Oh, man. It's been a very hot Halloween here in Studio City, California. It's in the valley. So we reached 100 degrees in the month of October. 100. Can't give out candy this Halloween. Got to give out hydration powder. Maybe some deodorant. The real stuff with aluminum. All right, kids, everyone hold your arms and walk past the degree stick. I'm not moving around. You just walk past the degree stick. We got to get ready. Climate change. Everyone subscribe to a climate change TikTok. Yep. Get your iPads out. No, not your school iPad, your fun iPad. Follow a global warming thing. Okay. They're like, we want Kit Kat. I'm like, no. Follow Kit Kat on TikTok. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I recently went to the Getty, which is a museum, the Getty. A lot of fun. I think it's kind of cliche, but I'm just going to say it. I get bored in museums. I get bored. I'm just kind of like, okay. You saw one boob, you saw them all. There's so many boobs. So many people taking their boobs out. What is that? I went into literally a whole wing of the Getty is like oil paintings of people breastfeeding. Really? Oh, we're in the breastfeeding wing. This is the left breast. The other, the right wing is the right breast. Downstairs is formula feeding for babies. Just so many breasts out. And I don't know what generation this was from, but like they didn't know how to paint babies. They would just look like demons sucking breasts. Like the humans, the adults look normal. But then the babies were just like, yeah, give me that nipple now. I'm gonna latch. She's like, I gotta teach you. Why are you biting? Ow, you're biting so hard. They didn't know how to paint babies. I saw this one painting of them breastfeeding. And I thought to myself, that guy's me. Because there was a guy near the breast and he was just like this. He was looking at the floor. Why do you gotta do this now at the monthly Festivus? Jesus, go behind a tree or something. Ugh. And my throat got sore. My throat got sore going in the museum. I couldn't even talk. Maybe I was whispering too hard. Look at that breast. Oh my God, why are there so many nipples? I see so many children in this museum right now. Oh my God, I need a cough. Such a hoarse throat after the museum. I don't know why. Apparently there's like something in the air, and that's not a conspiracy. They put something in the air to keep the paintings in shape. Got to keep those breasts shiny. I think the thing with museums is like they're preying on the fact that it's old, right? Like I was looking at a lot of pots and I was like, okay, these are very nice pots, but I've seen the same ones at Home Goods. Like I saw a cup with a crooked lid and I'm like, oh yeah, that was 50% off at Home Goods or whatever. And you know, but what makes it cool and like exciting is that it was done in a time when like, you know, people were still shitting in holes and using leaves as toilet paper because it was a different time. So we go, oh my God, how could they do a cup that, yeah, oh my God, how did they do this? And now it's in a museum and I pay $25 for parking to go look at it. You know? Maybe one day like AirPods will be in the museums, like Exhibit 349. No breasts, but these little guys, they went in people's ears and they helped people listen to music. Can you believe people still lived on Earth? And the kid's like, Mom, I want to go back to the International Space Station. The Aurora is about to come out. I don't know. Everything's relative. Relative media. All right, let's get to your clickbait report. The clickbait report is where I review this week's most click-worthy or worthless news articles. Oh, man. Did you hear about this? A new study has come out to show that people can smell faster than originally thought. Turns out, those who smelt it, dealt it. Ew. And just spit. A new study published in the journal Nature Human Behavior says that humans can smell changes in odor as fast as 60 milliseconds. It was originally thought that it took 1,200 milliseconds to tell the difference between smells. Honey, do you smell anything? He's like, oh yeah, a candle. You lit a candle. Abercrombie and Fitch? And she's like, that is sage. She's like, I don't trust you anymore. And she has a stopwatch. She's like, it's been 1,200 milliseconds. He's like, oh yeah, that's how fast it takes for how long it takes to smell something. And she's like, no. Did you read the new study in Nature Human Behavior? And he's like, is that a magazine? And she's like, no. You know what, Ted? I think we need to break up. He's like, yeah, I think we do. You take your candles a little too seriously. She's like, what? $14.99 for a 3-ounce candle. No one else is going to make this house smell good. He's like, I don't know. I'm still trying to get a spoon out of the garbage disposal. Oh, man. Scientists pointed out that it takes 180 milliseconds to blink, which is still just long enough to crash into a Tesla because it slammed on its brakes. You're like, I don't know, officer. I was just driving. And then the next thing I know, I was in the front seat of a Tesla. And there was a guy trying to get me to subscribe to a Bitcoin blog. He almost gave me a Make America's Great Again hat. Researchers from the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences and the Ohio State University created a device made out of a controllable valve and Teflon tubes. They asked 229 people in China to wear this apparatus and then would ask them to take a single sniff while they quickly changed scents. Scientists used apple-like scents, sweet floral scents, lemon-like scents, and onion-like scents. If I freaking put my nose on a Teflon tube and it smells like an onion, I'm going to vomit, okay? I'm going to go, oh yeah, my trash can. My trash can has smelled like an onion since the day I bought it. Like, I think it came onion smelled. I'm going to look under the garbage can and there's a whole freaking onion that I forgot about. Scientists pointed out that they would like to explore trying other scents. And maybe one scientist is like, hey, Harold, I had an idea. What if we use your wife's panties? And he's like, great idea, Jeff. How about you bring in your husband's undershirts too? And Harold's like, well, I don't see why those would be necessary. He's like, well, we're exploring all different types of undergarments. And then there's a cricket in the corner going, cricket, cricket. And the one guy's like, we have a cricket that says cricket? Yes, we actually hybridize a human's mouth onto a cricket. Cricket, cricket. Apparently, this research is an important development because humans are considered to be a visual species primarily, and there's little research for how our noses work. My mom has the nose of a bloodhound. She could smell anything. Like, my mom would pull into the garage and not even roll her window down, and she'd like call me. She'd go, answer your phone. And I'd be like, yeah, hello? And my mom's like, you made pizza rolls again? You burned them? And I was like, how do you? She's like, I can smell, Joe. And you orgasmed twice. And I was like, how did you know? She's like, you took a shower this morning. You need to take another one. Someone 3 counties away is making broccoli. Oh my God, they overcooked it. Oh my God, it's going to be soggy. My mom has a good nose. All right, let's move on to some hard news. Hard news! Did you hear about this? Kelly Ripa is in the news after shocking Live with Kelly and Mark fans by telling her husband Mark that she wants a gray divorce live on the show. Kelly Ripa is still harassing her co-hosts. Did you ever see Live with Kelly and Ryan? Oh my God. I have stomach ulcers from watching that. So much anxiety in a room. And Ryan used to bite his glasses. He's like, I gotta bite something before I suck your blood. And Kelly would be like, Ryan, save the jokes for me. Like, they would just fight live on air, and Ryan would be like, ha ha ha. How many more months on my contract? Kelly Ripa is 54 and Mark Consuelos is 53. They've been married for 58 years. According to Kelly, it's been 124. She's like, I knew you when you were pre-cum. Get it right, Mark. You owe me a lot of gifts. Apparently, Kelly Ripa read a magazine about gray divorce, which describes divorce if you're over the age of 50. I just think it's funny that Kelly Ripa still reads magazines. Like, does she have a phone? It's magazines. It's all magazines. She's like, I'm going to spend 4 days in the bathroom. Mark, don't knock unless John Hamm is here. Okay? I'm going to smoke long cigarettes and I'm going to put on a glove. I'm going to put my head in one of those salon things and I won't be able to hear you. So knock loud. I'll be reading the Vogues. I'll be in there for 4 days, okay? Yes, I have my food prepackaged. It's freeze-dried. I only eat astronaut food now. Yes, you should know. What is this about gray divorce? Oh, man. The AARP has said that in 2019, 36% of people over 50 divorced. Imagine Mary and Joseph got a gray divorce. Yeah, Joseph's like, yeah, I should have gotten that prenup. I don't know. I put up with so much. She came home. She said she had that baby. And I really went so far to like be nice to her. And it's just, and I think she was a lesbian the whole time. I saw Mother Teresa sneaking out the back. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm getting a gray divorce. I read it in Vogue. I don't know about this. All right, let's give you some good news. Good news! Did you hear about this? Gavin Newsom has signed a law that prevents gas prices from spiking. The headline should have said, local politician signs a law to make you vote for him. Gavin Newsom has 2 more years in office, and now he's posing in front of a big shiny desk on a shiny floor in front of shiny people. Great job. Vote for us. We're commission people. Yeah. We all drive Teslas, but gas. We're helping people. Yes, vote. Vote for me. Here's my name tag. Here it is. If Newsom wants my vote, he should just give out luxury cars. Like, I think everyone needs a luxury car just to merge in this state. You know, you need an Audi. I'm playing chicken with frickin' people with houses the size, the price of a house in Texas, and they're like, and then I just want to go and scrape them. I'm gonna collect Audi mirrors in my trunk. California Governor Gavin Newsom has 2 more years in office, and now they took a picture of him signing this law. He has a big pen. I never understand why politicians have those big shiny pen, almost like from Party City. They're like looking at the camera and it's like they're drawing a rat. You don't even know what they're. Okay, mom, look at me. That cursive paid off. And they're like cutting the paper with the pen. What are they doing? What is this pomp and circumstance about a law? Don't make me even read the law. That's the thing. They hide things in laws. Give me the Spark Notes version of the law. It probably has something about produce in there. You don't even know. Apparently, the gas prices in California are the highest in the nation due to taxes and environmental regulations. Listen, I'm happy to pay $12 a gallon for my Chevy Trax. Just make sure that it's GMO free. You know, I got a big old audition in Santa Monica for a commercial. I want my car to be drinking the good stuff. I can feel like I'm getting a call back. I feel, this one feels good. I'm getting a call back on this one. Yeah. Maybe an avail. I don't know. The Division of Petroleum Market Oversight noted that gas prices in California surge because of the rise of crude oil prices, and oil companies run out of gas at their refineries more than expected, which Newsom insinuates is a lie. I don't know what to say. Have you seen the oil? I step in oil at the beach. And then I have to scrub it off like a duck. Like, don't we have enough oil? I'm going to start collecting tar on the beach. Shove my foot in the gas tank. Oh, if you're not putting your tar feet in the gas tank, what are you doing? You're not cut out for this state.
Oil companies, stop being so oily. My pet duck can't even visit Redondo anymore without coming back covered in oil. Dawn soap isn't cheap. BP. Beep, beep, BP.
All right, I know it's a big political season and we're like really in the deep of it, but maybe, just maybe, it ended before we knew. Listen to this. A Frontier Airlines passenger has had a freak out, and she said that she is president. It's over. No need to do your mail-in ballot. We have a president, and she is pissed. She doesn't need Air Force One. She flies Frontier. A lady traveling from San Diego to Vegas had a freak out because she forgot her phone at the airport, and the pilot wouldn't let her off the plane.
Oh, we need our phones.
She started yelling that she was the sovereign ruler and president of the whole country. Welcome to Frontier Airlines. For just $49.99, we'll get you to San Diego, and you can wear a crown. No, we're not Burger King. We're Frontier, the home of fucked up democracy rules. I don't know. I think the least that they could have done was fly her to an Apple store, you know? We're just taking a quick stop now at the San Diego Apple Store. Everyone in the Apple Store is like, what was that? Oh my God, I just dropped my phone. Macs are going. And then everyone looks at the right side of the plane and Taylor Swift is there. And she's like, hey, everyone. Happy plane visits to the Apple Store. Oh, is that a 737 Max? Got to be careful with those. I've heard about TCAS. I'm going back to my private $15,000 an hour jet now. Bye. Follow and subscribe. Bye. Come to the Eras tour. I'm working on the 2 billion mark. Yep. And everyone's like, what's going on? We're at the Apple Store, honey. Oh, man, should I get a new lightning cable? Yeah, I don't know. I can't charge my phone in this seat. Maybe it's the cable. She's like, honey, we're flying Frontier. Of course you can't charge your phone. Sit down. I'm not playing a part of this. All right, some more hard news for you. And this is my last one. This is a short episode. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is back in the news after sharing advice for the Menendez brothers if they get out of jail. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, the girl who grew up in hospitals, remember her? She sold her story rights to too many places, and now she's probably trying to be an influencer. Maybe she can sell her sharpened toothbrushes on Etsy. I don't know what she's doing. Blanchard spoke to TMZ earlier this month and told her advice to Lyle and Eric Menendez. She basically said that life after prison can be very difficult to adapt to. Oh, and she suggests therapy. Lyle and Eric Menendez will need to adapt to a two-ended fleshlight. They're on Amazon Prime like, oh my God, what are you doing in January? Clear your month, brother. Look at all, and there's lubricants on Amazon Prime? Oh my God. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is 33, Lyle is 56, and Eric is 53. That's old. I mean, not old, but like older than her. She's like, it's going to be hard. You might want to do therapy. And they're like, girl, we have multiple properties in Palm Springs. We're working on starting a real estate company that helps prison people. Yeah, prisoners really like minimalism. We're going to sell houses with no furniture and no shelves. We're going to specialize in door frames that you can do pull-ups on. Thanks for the advice, Gypsy, but go back to your hospital now. I didn't realize this, but Gypsy Rose Blanchard was on season 5 of The Kardashians. Did you see that? I had no idea. Was she telling Kim, like, Kim, I can't believe you still get your cantaloupe from Erewhon. The best place to get your cantaloupe is the Kaiser Permanente in Long Beach, yeah. Chloe, what are you doing with a avocado mask? The best face masks are fermented toilet paper. And Chloe's like, I don't fucking know. I can't feel my face. Whatever you want me to do. How many more seasons of this? I don't know how much higher my face can go. My nose is going to be on my forehead. All right, that's today's show. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Joe Rodriguez Comedy 1. You can quickly find this podcast by going to joerodriguez.com and hit that 5-star rating button, all that jazz. We'll see you soon.